Time for a surprisingly long match of Command and Conquer between ZA Black Templar versus Strelok. Strelok in GDI, while ZA Black Templar, I believe, is NOD. Currently looks like the start from Strelok is relatively military focused, getting his first refinery up only now, while ZA Black Templar was really quite late with the Hand of Nod, but had the refinery a lot earlier. So also mainly, well actually not mainly, just Grenadiers coming out for Strelok, which is a little bit interesting, but I guess on this map you really don't have a reason not to just start here, so you don't really need a lot of intel for like, did my enemy move, are they going to rush me, whatever, right? You don't really need that here. However, flamethrowers will be annoying, so we'll be using one there. Doesn't really work well, so, and of course this side he also split his forces, Strelok. Right now it's 3 refineries versus 3 refineries, but Strelok's base is a lot further expanded and actually got this 4th. Now, there is an airstrip now for ZA Black Templar, which Strelok knows about. So what is coming out? We have some buggies coming out for ZA Black Templar and also a second Hand of Nod. Looks like Strelok is once again trying to spider on over to the next Tiberium field. So has really got quite an economy focus right now. Of course they started with like not that much economy and just Grenadiers, but well, they didn't invest into that many barracks, not into like weapons factory. Only got 2 barracks right now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 refineries. Will this refinery go down? I don't expect it to, because well, he has quite a big force over here. I know there is a big force, well, a couple of units going the other way as well. We'll not focus on that yet, because well, there is not a lot over there right now, for his enemy at least. And all of these buggies will go down. Not sure if that who actually got the better of the engagement. It looks like there are still quite a decent amount of Grenadiers left, but not all of the buggies went down either. I think actually the ZA Black Templar probably was better off there. And over here actually got a weapon factory up right now. But yeah, I don't really know why you're, well, essentially just wasting your buggies over here, because you don't expect to take it down, right? You don't, right? Yeah, no you don't. I was like, wait a second, that thing is going down really quickly now. But no, it shouldn't go down. But just barely. Actually really surprising how close it got. So, is there anything special over here? No, just still 1 airstrip and like 2 Hands of Nod. Did spider run over here? Actually got a 3rd Hand of Nod over there. So let's see if these 5 Grenadiers can do something. There are flamethrowers which are not actually going there. This might actually have been cut off. That's really dumb. Because now your own units couldn't even get there. Waste for the 5 Grenadiers here. But they took down like 2,000 worth of metal or cash, so that definitely was worth it. Only spending like, what is it? 300, 600, so 750? A little bit more, like 780, something like that. And yeah, well, grenadiers do like to explode, don't they? Medium tanks, 2 of them are not doing a great job. Because, well, against bike they don't work as well as you may hope. This is a surprisingly long match, so hopefully the game doesn't crash in a second, because for some reason this map really likes to crash on longer matches. Will this refinery go down? It should, right? Yeah. I'm surprised people don't sell off. I mean, maybe he tried to save the harvester, which is a possibility. In which case I do understand it. But yeah, still a bit of a waste of the cash though. So over here we have got quite a decent amount of grenadiers still, and those are really quite effective against bikes, just because, well, bikes shoot rockets which aren't that great against infantry. These tanks actually had quite a decent matchup over there. I wouldn't say it's great. And now actually something I don't think I've seen in the matches I've uploaded, and that's the communication center. That means that ZA Black Templar will be the first player to ever have the minimap, which could be an advantage, but also could not. Either that, or he wants to go into like higher tech level, I guess you can say, right? Although I don't see any of that coming out now, so I kind of doubt it. Tanks are being sandwiched, which isn't great, but well, with these grenadiers I think they should still be able to win this. Although of course, bikes, buggies running through, that means this one is down, this barracks. Simple as that, that one is going to go down. It's just a matter of time, there it goes. Where to now? There are 3 tanks over there, so that's still relatively safe, the construction yard. And here like 6 more tanks running through. And what can they really do? They're focusing on the airstrip right now, which I don't think I like, just because, well, you're being shot and you didn't have enough forces close to just take it down. So now focusing down a couple of more units and all of the tanks die. Who? What? Why? Alright, you were really sneaky, Grenadier. And refinery should go down. Simple, yes it should, because there's nothing close. That's 1. Did save the harvester. This one should probably go down. Although, yeah, a lot of the spikes were weak, but grenadiers were not in range. Over on this side, 1 medium tank versus 2 bikes. Not going to work. 2 of them definitely, but now there are also more bikes, meaning that the weapons factory should go down here. It's actually sold off, and that also could mean that construction yard goes down soon. Not this time, but next one. However, on this side, yeah, well, a lot of things moving in as well. The only thing is that, well, there was also a turret over there, and yeah, bikes. Bikes are quite decent against tanks. And, well, yeah, I think bikes are like 300, right? So you can get so many bikes out for the price of like a couple of tanks. So hold off just like that. And now we are, and bikes running through. That means refinery, yes, it's down. Simple. Might save the harvester, because it has been in there for a while. Will not save it. And this harvester will not go down, not yet. So now let's see. I still don't understand the communication center exactly, unless that is just for the minimap. In which case, then yes, I understand, because I also really like to have the minimap. Anyways, now it's time for the construction yard to go down. No, first weapons factory, now construction yard. There's actually a third one over there. Well, didn't realize he built that many. Construction yard down, run past because you don't do well against infantry. This one should go down, weapons factory. And does because the enemy units aren't doing anything. You would expect that to be game, right? But there are still like 1, 2, 3 barracks left. So although there will not be any more tanks, just infantry can do a damn good job as well, unless they get run over by tanks. And this last tank will probably go down. Looking at the amount of Tiberium that's left, over here there is still good Tiberium for ZA Black Templar, however maybe not in a minute because it will probably get blown up. And well, oh please just tell me this whole ball is going to explode in a minute. Well, not exactly, but still kinda close. A lot of them died, even though they really didn't have to. And well, so this Tiberium field will not really be harvested in a second. Maybe? Yeah, no. And then top side, top right, for Strelok, that one is, for now, going to be harvested by a single refinery. Other than that, Strelok doesn't really have a lot, while the Black Templar does still have the middle, over here. And yeah, well, flame tanks definitely are a little bit higher tech, but damn are they good against some grenadiers. Just a big ball of fire. And indeed, I had already seen it, but well, I forgot to tell you about it. Construction yard was sold off. Match has definitely slowed down over here now. A very slow match, but well, a lot of just flame tanks out on the field, which is something that, well, Strelok can't do against. He can't do anything against those. Just flamethrowers and flame tanks will blow up the enemy base. Good against buildings, good against grenadiers. Over here, flame tank taking down a lot of grenadiers and sitting there annoyingly. So it's time for at least a partial sell-off. No, a full sell-off actually. Never mind. Everything over here was sold off as well. Which means that Strelok is done. So, well done ZA Black Templar. Only thing left now is this single refinery for Strelok, which has like 4 harvesters around it, because they all wanna go in there. So, sold off in the last second, which probably means that we will have statistics. We do! So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. Resources gathered was really freaking even though, and that for such a long match.